Okay, so this is the lesson for quarter 1, week 1. So we have sets, introduction on sets, and operations on sets. At the end of the lesson, you should be able to A, describe and illustrate well-defined sets, subsets, universal sets, null set, and cardinality of sets, and other kind of sets. Letter B, illustrate and perform the union and intersection of sets and difference of two sets. Please like, share, and subscribe to Ma'am Desma Tutorials. Hit the notification bell button to alert you of the latest video lessons. For all questions, comments, and suggestions, please put them down in the comment section below. Okay, let's start from the learning task 1. Identify all the possible answers for the statements below. Number 1, all the provinces in Region 4A. So we know that there are 5 provinces in Region 4A. We have Cavite, Laguna, Batangas, Rizal, and Quezon. For number 2, numbers greater than 8. Okay, so you can easily identify those numbers greater than 8. So meaning we have 9 and so on, or 9 and above, since we said it is greater than 8. Number 3, all subjects in grade 7. So how many subjects are there in grade 7? Can you identify all? So we have English, Math, Science, Filipino, AP, ESP, TLE, and MAPE. So those are the subjects in grade 7. Let us have number 4. Vowels in the English alphabet. Again, vowels in the English alphabet. So we can identify the vowels in the English alphabet as A, E, I, O, U. So we have 5. And number 5, 5 animals with 4 legs. Okay, so sample, we have dogs, cats, what else? Cow, and so on. Okay, so see, from those description or from those phrases, we can identify all the possible answers from these given phrases. Okay, since we understand the given phrases. Okay, so let's proceed. So let us have the words well-defined and not well-defined sets. So ano po ba itong well-defined sets and not well-defined sets? So let's start from well-defined. Okay, we can say or we can always tell what is and what is not a member of the set. Okay, like we have our learning task a while ago. So we can identify all the members, let's say the provinces of Region 4A. Diba? Okay, so another one. So let's say those number greater than 8. So we can know the member of the set. So that is a well-defined set. Okay, so like you from your class, you can identify the male and then the female. Okay, now next we have not well-defined. It depends on one's opinion. Not all will agree on the situation or statement. Okay, so that's why it is not well-defined. It depends on one's opinion. Okay, so we have different opinions. So each one of us have different opinion. Okay, for example, number 1, well-defined. The set of unique letters in the word mathematics. Okay? So we have the reason. The unique letters in the word mathematics are M, A, T, H, E, I, C, and S. Okay? So as you can see, there's no repetition. Okay? Matheics. Number 2, the set of counting numbers. Okay? We will not say letters since the uh, phrase here or the sentence here is a set of counting numbers. So, hindi mo sasagot na letters, di ba? So, of course, ang sasagot natin ay counting numbers. And then, counting numbers start from 1, 2, 3, and so on. Okay? So, tandaan po, si counting numbers ay nagsisimula sa 1. 3, the months of a year with 30 days. Again, month of the years with 30 days. Ano-ano ba yung month of a year with 30 days? So we have, okay, January is not 30 days, of course. Okay, so we have April. Ang May po ay hindi 30 days. So we have again April, June, ano pa po? September, November. Okay. So next we have not well defined. Number 1, the set of beautiful places in the Philippines. Ayan. So sabi natin, it depends on one's opinion. Not all will agree on this situation. So, beautiful places in the Philippines. Okay. Not all people have the same opinion as to what is attractive or beautiful. Okay. So now, when we say Luneta, okay, Luneta is beautiful, is one of the beautiful place in the Philippines. But the opinion of others, sometimes it's not. Okay, so that's why it's considered as not well defined. Okay, next, number 2. The set of all large numbers. Ayan, so large numbers. So, yung iba, halimbawa, 1,000 is the large number. Okay, but the others, it's not. So, kaya po, it is under the not well defined. Number 3, the set of tall students in your class. Okay, so let's proceed. There are 3 ways in describing sets. The first one, verbal description method. The other one, roster or listing method. Next, set builder notation or rule method. So, paano po ba ito? Okay, let's start with verbal description method. Okay, when we say verbal description method, it is a method of describing a set in words. When we say roster or listing method, it's done by listing all the elements separated by comma with braces. Ayan. So, in verbal description, you have to describe it by words. You have to use the words. How about in the roster or listing method, you have to list. Okay? So, iisa-isahin po natin ang elements and then separated by comma and braces. Okay. What about set builder notation? A description of the elements of the set is specifically written. Okay. So, another one for roster or listing, we have elements can be listed in any order. So, pwede pong hindi sunod-sunod or in any order. And for the set builder notation, again, the description refers to one element of the ends. So, it must be singular form. Okay. Ayan. Let us have our example. We have set A is the set of primary colors. So, ayan. So, in set A, it described that all the elements here are primary colors. So, we have the verbal description method. Okay, for the roster or listing method, you have to list down what are those primary colors. So, yun po ang ibig sabihin. Sa verbal description, dinescribe lang yung set na yon ay primary colors. So, dito sa roster method, you have to list down all the elements of primary colors. Okay. So we have set A contains red, blue, yellow, or yellow, red, blue. So sabi pa nga po natin, okay, you can list all the elements in any order. So what about in set builder notation? Ayan. Okay, so it read as A is the set. So A. So ayan po, nakita natin big letter A or capital letter. A is the set of all x. Again, A is the set of all x such that x is a primary color. Okay, the bar, so yun pong slash dito, the bar is translated as such that. So, paano po ulit natin basahin? A is the set of all x such that x is the primary color. The bar is translated as such that. Number 2, set B is the set of consonant letters in the word algebra. So, alam naman po natin ang consonant ano. So, again, si set B describe the set of consonant letters in the word algebra. Now, let us have the roster method. Okay, ayan, set B, we have LGBR. So, again, it enclosed with braces and separated by comma. Okay, set builder notation. Ayan, so, set B, all values of x such that x is a consonant letter in the word algebra. Okay, number 3. Set C is the set of counting numbers between 1 and 10. Ayan, between 1 and 10. Okay, so you know already what do you mean by between? So yung nasa gitna ng 1 and 10. Roster. So let us now list all the elements of set C. Ayan, so we have, sabi po kasi between. Ayan, so we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. What about set builder notation? Okay, ayan. Set C, all x such that x is a counting number between 1 and 10. Okay, now, describe the elements of each set in set A. Now, what can you say about the elements in set A? So again, those numbers inside the circle, we can call it as elements. Ayan, what can you say about 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12? Okay, let's find out. Ayan, set A, the set of even numbers from 4 to 12. So, again, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So, we can describe this as even numbers. The other one, set B. What can you say about set B? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So, set B, the set of counting numbers from 1 to 6. How about in set C? Okay, si set C po, we can call this as null set or empty set. So as you can see, no elements inside the circle. So it is a null set. For set D, 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18. So ano pong masasabi kay set D? Si set D po ay set of factors of 18. How about this one? Okay. U here is the universal set. Ayan. So we have set Q. Set Q, all the elements in set Q are in the circle or inside the circle. But all the elements here contains under the universal set. Ayan. Okay, so in this example, we can say, or we can describe the sets this way. Set U is the universal set. Okay? The set numbers from 1 to 10. Set Q is a subset of U. The set of even numbers from 1 to 10. Okay, so set Q 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Ayan, so all of these numbers are even numbers. Okay, let's proceed. Terms, symbols, and descriptions. Okay, so let us have the definition of set. A set is a well-defined collection of different objects. Any objects such as numbers, people, letters of the alphabet, and symbols can make up a set. So, ayan. So, pwedeng numbers, people, letters of the alphabet, and symbols can make up a set. So, pwedeng name of objects. Ayan. So, next, a set is represented by a capital letter. Let us have example. Okay? So, example of set A. It reads as set A contains vowels in the English alphabet. Okay, so we have A, E, I, O, U. So, these are the elements of A. Again, it reads as set A contains vowels in the English alphabet. Next, set A is the set of vowels in the English alphabet. Okay. Next one is element. So, element, here is the symbol for an element. Ayan. Ito po yun. Yung symbol ng element. Okay. Next, elements are usually small letters, numbers, words, or the representation of a members of a given set. Okay. Next. Elements of a set must be distinct. What do you mean by distinct? Distinct element means unique, no duplication. So, hindi po nadodoble or no repetition of elements. So, meaning you have to write once the elements. Braces are used to enclose the elements. So, always use braces when you are going to write the set. Example, again, A is an element of set A. So again, here is the symbol for element. Again, A is an element of set A. Okay. Next. E is an element of A. I is an element of A. O is an element of set A. U is an element of set A. Okay. Universal set. Now, so as you can see, U is the symbol for universal set. It contains all elements being considered in a given situation. So again, all elements. So di ba kaya po tinawag na universal set. Example, set U contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Set U is the set of counting numbers less than 10. Kasi po, 1 to 9 lang. So, this is a universal set. Okay, the another one is null set or empty set. Again, null set or empty set. So, yung walang laman. Okay. So, it has no element. It is a subset of any set. So, tandaan po, it is a subset of any set. Null set. Example, set F contains days of a week that begins with letter N. Again, set F contains days of a week that begins with letter N. So, alam po natin na wala naman pong days of the week na nagsisimula sa letter N. So, that's why it is a null set. Okay, here is the symbol. So, pwede pong ito, yung symbol niya, or pwede yung braces na walang laman. Set F is a null set since there is no days of a week that begins with letter N. Okay, next, cardinality of a set. Ano naman po itong cardinality? It is a number of elements in a given set. So, kung ilan po yung elements sa given set, we can call this as cardinality. Example, in set G contains 5, 10, 15, and 20. What is the cardinality of set G? So, ito po yung symbol natin for cardinality. Ayan, use the small n and then enclose with parentheses the name of the set, which is G. So, bibilangin lang po natin yung elements in a set and that is our cardinality. Okay? So, next. Ayan. So, we have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 10, 15, and 20. So, 4 elements. So, therefore, our answer is the cardinality of set G is 4. So, in symbol, again, small letter n, and then enclosed with parentheses, the name of the set. Okay, next. Okay, next one is subset. Here is the symbol of subset. Set B is a subset of set A if every element of set B is also an element of A. Again, set B is a subset of set A if every element of set B is also an element of A. Okay. Set A, again, composed or contains of vowel letters in the alphabet. So, set B, we have A, O, I. Set B is a subset of set A in symbol. So, ayan po, here is our symbol. Okay. Ito po ang symbol ng set B is a subset of set A. Okay. Now, why do you think B is a subset of set A? Okay. Kasi look at the elements of B or set B. A, we can find A in set A. We can find O in set A. We can find I in set A. That's why B is a subset of A or set A. Okay? So I hope you understand. Another one. To determine the number of subset, we use 2 raised to n, where n is the number of elements. Okay. So ito po yon. Use 2 raised to n. Ayan. So n dito is the number of elements. Okay? So next. Okay. Example, set C contains 2, 4, and 6. How many subsets does set C have? So, gagamitin po natin itong 2 raised to n. Using 2 raised to n, we have 2. Okay. Count the number of elements. We have 1, 4, and 6. We have 2, 4, 6. So, count the number of elements. 1, 2, 3. Ayan. So, substitute 3 to n. Dito po sa 2 raised to n. Now, so we have 2 times 2. Then we have 8. Okay, so again, 8 subsets. So, paano po kaya yung 8 subsets na yon? So, let us now list all the subsets. Ayan. So, start from null set. So, lagi po yan ha. When we are going to identify the subset, you start from null set. So, and then, copy lang po si elements, null set, 2, 4, and 6. Okay. So, one at a time. Again, start from null sets and then look for the elements one at a time. Okay. And the other one, two at a time. So we have 2, comma 4. Remember ha, you have to separate it with comma. Next, 2, comma 6. Okay. Then we have 4, 6. Ay, ayan. And then, the elements itself. 2, 4, 6. Okay. So, count po natin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. Ayan. So, we have 8 subsets. So, again, you have to use this formula to raise to n in finding the number of subsets. Okay, to raise to n, bilangin si elements. So we have 3. So multiply 2 times 2 times 2. So you have 8 subsets. Okay, so next, let's proceed. Okay, the next one is the proper subset. Okay, si proper subset po, as you can see, yung symbol niya ay walang line sa baba. So, kanina pag subset lang, may line po sa baba. Ayan. There is at least one element in E not included in D. Okay. So, again, kapag proper subset daw, there is at least one element in A not included in D. Okay. Example, set D contains 1, 2, 3. Set E contains 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, paano po si subset nito or the proper subset? Set D is a proper subset of set E. In symbol, ayan. So, D is a proper subset of E. So, kung titingnan po natin, bakit siya naging proper subset? Ayan. So, sa letter D po, okay, wala siyang 4. 'Di ba? So, merong isang elements na nawawala kay D. Pero, nandun po sa set E. Okay? Again, set D is a proper subset of set E. Each element of D is also an element of E. So, pwede rin. Lahat ng element or bawat elements ni D ay nandun din po sa elements of set E. Okay? And again, it is a proper subset. Next one, there is an element in E not contained in D, which is 4. Okay, so that's what I've said a while ago. So yung 4, wala po kay D. And then D is a proper subset of set E. Okay? Ayan. So you can post this video and then try to answer as your exercises this activity. Okay, so again, you can post the video and try to answer this activity. Okay, so let's proceed. Operations on sets. The first one, union of sets. Okay, union of sets, look at the symbol. Okay. It is the set of all elements belong to either of the sets or both sets. Ayan. Kapag sinabi pong union of sets, lahat ng elements sa dalawang sets, sa tatlong sets, or whatever. Okay? Ulit, all elements, let's say set A and set B. Okay. It is a result of combining all the elements of 2 or more sets. Ayan, combining, the word combining. So, ibig sabihin, yung pinagsamang elements ng dalawang sets, ang tawag po doon ay union. Okay. Next, in symbol, A union of B, read as A union B. Okay. Next example. Set A composed or contains of 1, 2, 3, and set B contains 2, 4. Find out A union of B. Okay. Now, so siguro pwedeng-pwede nyo nang answeran. Again, pag sinabing union, combining all the elements. So, ibig sabihin, pag sasamahin mo sina elements of A and elements of B. So, look at the Venn diagram, union, the shaded part of this Venn diagram are those two circles. Okay? So, ayan. A union of B, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, ulit, ang Venn diagram niya, may shade po yung dalawang circle. Since we are talking about union. And then the symbol, we have A union B. So, again, ang answer natin, 1, 2, 3, 4. Kasi pinagsama po yung 1, 2, 3, 2, 4. Ayan. So, kung napapansin nyo, okay, sinulat po once, no repetition yung 2. So, isang beses lang po isusulat. Okay? Next. Ayan. Example again. Okay, set A composed of SET, B, NEST, C, TEN. Find A union of B, union of C. So, pag sama-samahin. And take note, you have to write the two letters once. Let's say E. Ayan, may E lahat. So, isang beses mo lang siya isusulat. Okay? Or ilalagay po dito. So, we have the answer SENT. Okay? Kasi, as you can see po, ayan, may S. Ito, may S din. Ayan. Pero, you have to write it once. And then E, and then E, and then E. Write once. Okay? Then, N. Ayan. This one, N. Dalawa. So, isang beses lang po isusulat. And then T. We have T and then T. Okay. So, ayan. So, A union of B union of C, we have contains elements S, E, and T. Okay? And then, look at the Venn diagram. So, tatlong circle po kasi tatlong sets tayo. So, lahat po yan ay may circle kasi nga po combining all elements. Okay? Now, the next one is intersection. So, what comes into your mind if you hear the word intersection? Okay, siguro isipin ng iba, nagkasalubong. Okay, so here is the symbol of intersection. Ayan. It is the set of all common elements of both sets. So, ibig sabihin, yung magkaparehong elements ng dalawang set, ng tatlong sets. Okay. If there is no common element, then the intersection of two sets is a null set or empty set. So, kasi pag walang magkapareho, ibig sabihin, the intersection of the two sets is null or empty set. In symbol A, ayan, read as intersection B. So, again, A intersection B. Example, set A contains 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Set B, 3, 6, 9, 12. And therefore na, what is A intersection B? Okay, so dito, titingnan lang natin yung elements. Sige, check natin. Okay, ano pong magkaparehong elements? Ayan, so as you can see, 3. 3. What else? 5. So, dito sa B, walang 5. May 7 po ba sa B? Wala. May 9 ba sa B? Meron. Ayan. And then, may 12 ba sa A? May 1 ba sa B? May 6 po ba sa A? Okay. So, ayan. So, ito lang po yung magkaparehong natin. 3 and 9. Let us check. Okay, now, so look at this Venn diagram. Ang may shade po dito ay yung gitna. So, A intersection B. So, again, our answer is 3 and 9. Okay. Given Set A contains A, B, C, D. Set B, C, F, J. Set C contains C, A, S, H. Check natin. A, intersection B, intersection C, meaning the intersection of the three sets. So, ano po yung magkaparehong elements sa tatlong set and then yun ang intersection nila. So, tingnan natin sa mga letters na nandito. So, kitang-kita po natin ano kaya yun. Ayan. So, here is the Venn diagram. If we are talking about the intersection of the three sets. So, yung pinakagitna, ito po yung intersection niya. Ayan. So, intersection of the three sets. So, meaning, yung magkaparehong letter ay nandito po sa gitna. Our intersection is C. So, the element of the three letters, we have C. A intersection of B intersection of C. So this is our intersection of the three sets. Okay, use the diagram below to answer the questions that follow. Number 1, what elements are found in the union of A and B? Okay, elements in the union of A and B. Now, union, combining all elements. So, lahat po ng elements na nandito sa set A and set B are our answers. Next, what is the cardinality of the union of A and B? Cardinality of the union of A and B. Okay, so bibilangin lang po natin yung elements ni A and then B. Next, what elements are found in the intersection of A and B? So, ano daw ang elements na makikita natin sa intersection ni A at saka po ni B? Yan. So, alin po dito yung nasa gitna? Number 4, what is the cardinality of the intersection of A and B? So, ano daw bilangin yung intersection na nasa gitna? Okay? Sa number 3, what elements are found in the intersection of A and B? So, anong elements ang makikita natin sa intersection ni A and B? Okay? So, I hope nasagutan po natin. Check natin ano yung sagot. Number 1, A union of B. We have 2, 4, 6, 7, 11, 14, 20, 21, 23. Union. Number 2, what is the cardinality of the union of A and B? So, hanapin lang po natin how many elements are there in A union of B. And that is our cardinality. So, we have 10. Number 3, what elements are found in the intersection of A and B? Sabi po natin, yung common elements between the two sets are the intersection. So, ano po yung mga elements na yan? We have 4, 14, and 20. And number 4, what is the cardinality of the intersection of A and B? Then, count the number of elements. So, we have 4, 14, 20. So, how many? We have 3. Okay? So, another set operation, we have the complement of a set. So, look for the symbol for the complement of a set. The set elements that are not in a given set, but in the universal set. So, in symbol, we have it read as a complement of set A. Okay, so ito po yung symbol ng complement. So, pwedeng A prime or we can have A raised to C or it read as complement of set A. Example, let U equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The universal set contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And set A contains 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So find the complement of A. Okay. So let us have one by one. Okay. So let us have 1 in set A, 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay. So now what are the elements missing or not in A? So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, and then 10. And that is our complement of A. Check po natin. So our solution, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So the complement of A, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And our Venn diagram, so since it is a complement, okay, no shade the circle. Okay, and the shaded part is the rectangle. Let us have now the difference of two sets. In symbol, A minus B read as difference of A and B or A minus B. Only elements of set A that are not elements of set B. Example, if set A contains 2, 3, 4, 5 and set B contains 2, 4, 6, 8, find A minus B. Solution, we have A minus B, 3, and 5. Okay, so it means not in B. All elements not in B. A minus B. Okay, all elements not in B. So we have 3 and 5. Next. Okay, so this one is the Venn diagram. Okay, since A minus B meaning not in B, so therefore the shaded part is this part. So wala pong shade yung lahat ng circle B. The other one, in symbol B minus A, read as difference of B and A or B minus A. Only elements of set B that are not elements of set A. So not in A, but elements are in B. So again, not in A. So we have set A contains 2, 3, 4, 5 and set B contains 2, 4, 6, 8. Again, find B minus A. So baligtad naman po yan. So B minus A, we have 6 and 8. So not in A. Ano po ba yung elements not in A? So we have 6 and 8. And the Venn diagram, okay, no shaded po si set A. So all the circle A have no shaded. Okay, so for the activity, you can pause your video and then try to answer this activity. Using the figure at the right, find the elements found in the indicated sets. Okay, so union, intersection, union, intersection, and then union. And then we have A union of B and then intersection to C. A union B, intersection to C. And then number 6, what is the cardinality of A, B, and C? Okay, so that's the end of our discussions. We have, without mathematics, there's nothing you can do. Everything around you is mathematics. Everything around you is numbers. By Shakantola Devi. Thank you for watching and please support Ma'am Desma Tutorial. See you on my next video.